Hey guys, this is DeaDMAN here with edX Gaming, bringing you DotA2 patch update 7.23. So today we're gonna be looking at tier 1 neutral creep items. Before that, if you guys haven't watched, read or played the game in the new patch, then you should know that neutral creeps now drop items. Yeah, you heard me right. So 7 minutes onwards, you have a chance of dropping an item when you kill a neutral creep. So, tier 1, there are 5 tiers of items in which are dropped. Starting with tier 1 at 7 minutes, tier 2 at 15 minutes, tier 3 at 25 minutes, tier 4 at 40 minutes, and tier 5 at 70 minutes, which is completely meme. So, let me just tell you a little bit about how these drops are dropped. Uh, 7 minutes onwards, you have a 9% chance of dropping an item when you're hitting the neutrals. And every tier has just 3 items which will drop. Yeah, you cannot drop more than 3 items per tile. So let's get into today's video is just about tier 1 drops, and I'll just elaborate on the items. So let's talk about my favorite item of the tier 1 list, which has to be the mango tree. Mango tree spawns mangoes every 60 seconds and it gives you 1200 vision, and it spawns with a bundle of 3 mangoes. So this is a pretty sick, I think sick item for a tier 1 item, and with the right placement you can make a lot of use of it. And it gives you vision inside Roshan, which is fucking completely broken, man. Next is Ocean Heart. Ocean Heart gives you 5 plus attributes with plus 6 HP regen or plus 3 mana regen. Yeah, plus 6 HP regen and plus 3 mana regen, but that is only in the river. Our next item is Elixir. Elixir gives you 500 HP, restores 500 HP, and restores 250 mana. And it's got 3 charges, so it's basically like 2 salves and 2 mangoes per charge. That's a pretty big deal, and this is one of my preferable items just because, uh, especially on a core, you just don't gotta go to base anymore. You can farm more efficiently, you can fight more efficiently. Just go back, use a charge or two, and you're good to go. So you just don't go back to base for the entire early game, literally. So next we have Keen Optic. Keen Optic gives you plus 75 cast range and plus 1 mana regen. This item was nerfed a bit recently, just because people thought it was kind of OP. But it's pretty balanced right now. Yeah. Next we have the Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly, I think, is uh, the the best item of tier 1, or debatable with the shovel, but just cause it does not take up an item slot. It gives you plus 2.5 health regen and plus 1.5 mana regen, 1.25 mana regen, and it's a consumable, and it's got 2 charges. So basically you and one of your allies get a permanent buff, and it does not take an item slot. Usually your tier 1 items are your tier 1 NC items cannot you do not have a place for them in your inventory by 20 minutes in, just because you have these other items which you also want to keep in your inventory. but Royal Jelly is special that way that it does not require an item slot. Our next item is Broom Handle. This gives you plus 35 attack range on melee with 12 damage and 3 armor. This item is weird just cause it gives you attack range on melee heroes. It gives you enough attack range on a Monkey King with already a lot of melee attack range that Monkey King attacks with a distance as much as TA. So yeah, broom handle. So handle that broom. Next item on the list is Iron Talon. You know what Iron Talon does? Iron Talon and Poor Man's Shield are the items which were previously there in a few patches ago, but they were removed because they were considered to be imbalanced at that point in the game. But right now, with all these other OP items in the scene, I don't think these items are imbalanced at all. They're pretty balanced for the patch. So next we have the one of the more underwhelming items on this list, which has got to be the Ironwood tree. Ironwood tree gives you plus 7 attributes and it lets you plant a GG tree. It's basically it combines 3 ironwood branches and it takes up an item slot. Like it's just not value post 15 minutes, I think. Even as a support, I'd rather carry mango than this, preferably. Our next item is the Trusty Shovel. Trusty Shovel gives you 150 HP and it gives you an active ability which is Dig. It gives you a 20% chance to dig up a salve, a couple of TP scrolls or a 6 gold creep, and it gives you a 10% chance to dig up a bounty rune. It's one of the better tier 1 items and it has a channel of 1 second which if cancelled it goes on cooldown. Faded Brooch gives you plus 225 mana and plus 25 move speed. Another tier 1 item that goes completely obsolete post 15 to 20 minutes. Our last item of the tier 1 list is the Arcane Ring. Arcane Ring gives you 3 armor, 8 intelligence and restores plus 75 mana. It has a CD of 40 seconds, yeah, but if you guys have played Dota 1, you should know that Arcane Ring was an item in Dota 1. It's been reintroduced here in Dota 2 in this particular patch. It's a decent item for a tier 1 item. So that concludes tier 1 item list. Tier 1 items are not necessarily game winning items, but they add another layer to the game which makes it more interesting, of course. Just because it depends on what item you get and what the opponent item gets is completely based off of RNG. So with that being said, I'd like to conclude this video. A lot of thanks to you guys for watching, and we'll be back with more videos very soon.